Hey, hi, hello, you beautiful people. How are we doing tonight? Hope you're all well. Hope you're all doing okay. I am so sorry. I, 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 I am so late. It is not okay. This is not okay. Um, I fell asleep and then I woke up and then I sent a text saying that I'd be online in like an hour or a half an hour, and then, ooh baby, wouldn't you know it? I fell asleep again. But I'm okay. I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm okay. I'm all right. The sleep is hit real hard. It was not great. Hi. I'm alive. Yippee. I'm alive. I feel okay actually. I don't feel like I want to throw up this time, which is helpful, I must admit. Uh that being said, Donnelly, why do your hands hurt? Also, hello Ender, hello Donnelly, hello Waterside, hello Map. Hello Mallory. That everybody? That might be everybody. Hi. I might have screwed this up. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me take a look at OBS here, because what I need to do. So hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, this VOD is gonna be really boring. This VOD is going to be very boring because oh no, oh no, chat, oh no, chat, oh no, chat, oh no, chat, oh no, chat. Chat, oh no, chat. Output. Audio. Oh, wait. 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 I might be able to do this? Potentially? Hold on, I'm gonna try. It's time to experiment, chat. We're experimenting with this live. We'll do it live. F it. What happened? Don't worry about it yet. If I need to go dark very briefly, I will. I started Temporium today. Nice. And finished 2 puzzle games. Nice. Heck yeah. Love to see it. Okay. So if I have this. Uh, ooh, 7 stream streak. Nicely done, map. Where is, um, 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 application audio capture. Spotify. Okay. Window. Spotify. Match title, otherwise find window of the same type. That should be fine. Should be. Hopefully. Mallory, too. My goodness. 7 stream streaks for the both of yous. Okay. I'm going to do this. Properties. Nope. Advanced audio properties. That's what I want, probably. Advanced audio properties. Okay. So if I do this and close that, and then I'm gonna mute the background music. You guys can no longer hear the background music. I need something non-copyrighted to play. Oh frick. I need something not copyrighted on Spotify. What's something that's Spork! Hey! Spork, you, hey! What are some non-copyrighted songs that I can play on Spotify that won't get me in trouble? You're exactly the guy I needed for this. Hello. Hi. How are you? Also, hi, Axel. Also, hi, Spork. Mom got in and out of my car as well as the therapy visitation. She had to have a little help getting out of the car. I mean, to be fair, yeah, cars are weird like that. I gave you permission to use my music. Axel, I love you for that, but that's not enough. Distributors suck. Why not your stuff? Because distributors suck. I will still get copyright claimed over my own music. Remember my Stream Vibes playlist? Do I have that? Stream Vibes. No, I do not. Hold on a second. Spork, I'm stealing your playlist. Hold on. Open Twitch over here. Do. Spork _was_never_here. Donnelly, are you on mobile? Are you on mobile at the current moment? Spork was never here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Chat. Da-da-da-da-da. Exclamation point. Music. Frick. Music. Worth a shot. Oh, you'll send it to me. Beautiful. I am on mobile. I don't have to be. That's okay. Now that I know that that's not a thing that's happening, I'll do it myself. Besides, it's been a while since I've given a shout out in my own channel. I really should be doing that more often. Boop, boop, boop. Pop. Hi, Pat. There's the pro go host. Oh, no, nothing of the kind. Nothing of the kind. Thanks, Waterside. Humana. You. Spork. Yes. Here's why I'm stealing it. I need to test to see if what's a song on here I really like? What's a song on here I very much like? What's a song on here that I really like? Death by Glamour. I love Death by Glamour. We're playing Death by Glamour. What? I'm in. Why am I not in? Let me be. I want to open this in. Hang on. How do I? If I right click. Open link. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. Where? That's not. I'm too low. Shotty got low. Okay. Death by Glamour. Oh my god, that's really loud. Okay. Let me see if things are working. Because if things are working, I just hit play on Death by Glamour. You should hear nothing. If I did this right. Hopefully you hear nothing. Spotify, okay. OBS hears this. You guys hear nothing. You hear nothing. Brilliant. Pat, don't you try and fool me. You cannot fool me. Okay, so, okay, so if I do this, can you guys hear it? Hold on. If I go in here, let me just make sure I know how I'm doing this. If I do this. Okay, you hear it. Okay, I'm doing it right. Oh my god, I know how to do things. Okay, fantastic. Dia darling, if you're listening, I love you. Okay. Okay, so now you can't hear it again, right? Right? You can't hear it. You can no longer hear it. Wait, you can no longer hear it. Wait. I've realized a huge error. No, wait, I'm doing it wrong. I was thinking about it wrong. Hold on, that's not the right test. You should be able to hear it. The Twitch VOD shouldn't be able to hear it. So if I do that... I want you to repeat that song. No, not Rainbow Road. Shut up. Only Death by Glamour. I don't hear it. Wait, what? Wait. Why can't you... Wait, you can't hear it right now? No, you can hear it. Yeah, you can hear it. Okay, so what's supposed to happen is You guys should be able to hear the song, but later when I upload the VOD, you shouldn't be able to hear it. Okay, chat, would you guys be willing to stick around if I went dark for like a minute, roughly? That's what I do for work Wednesday. Yeah. Can you tell that this is like one of my favorite songs in the entirety of the Undertale soundtrack? I did shout you out because I know you hate shouting yourself out. Pat, how dare you? Also, hang on a minute. I need to make this. How do I duplicate this? If I do this, and then paste this, paste this, paste this, paste this, dun, 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 and then if I set this to Spotify, and then okay, this needs to be louder. Spotify needs to be louder. More Spotify. More Death by Glamour. More. Are you the right shade of green? You're not the right shade of green. Why are you not the right shade of green? Oh, you are the right shade of green. Okay, it's fine. Wait. Okay. Alright, so I did that right. That's fine. I need to rename this to Spotify. Oh! No, I haven't. Absalom, sorry. Spotify waveform visualizer. Okay, all right, beautiful. Hi, pilot. Okay. Pause. Okay, chat. Give me 2 shakes of a Space Whale's tail. I need to go dark for a second because I need to know if after the fact the VOD can hear that or not. So, I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I will go live again in just a minute. I pinky promise. I'm so sorry to have to do this. I should have tested this beforehand, but I had no way of doing so. But that's not how that gets done. That's not how that happens. Frick. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Whoa, go away, Windows. I don't want this. Go away. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. This might do it. Maybe. Because now I have the Twitch VOD track set to 2. Track 2. 2. So, if there's no music playing right now. If I come over here, Donnelly, did it work? I don't know. We're about to find out. So, okay. Spotify, 1 is on, 2 is off. So you should be able to hear it. Oh my God. Everything is... You didn't do anything wrong. I just forgot that was the thing that you can do. I hope you guys enjoy plenty upon plenty of wishes because, ooh, baby, you're going to get so many. All right, hold on. Spotify, go. Okay, I think it worked. I think it worked. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Also, there's something going on with my mic, and I don't know what it is, and I don't appreciate it. Whatever it is, I don't appreciate it. Are we back? Are we back? Ooh, I'm dropping frames. Ooh, I dropped frames for a second. You guys should be able to hear this. Are you guys able to hear this? Yes? Yes? You can hear it? You can hear Death by Glamour? The VOD can't! That's exactly what I did, Ender. I did that. I did get good. Okay, beautiful. The stream can start for realsies now. All right, so, okay, okay. Spotify, hold your horses. So, so, chat, here's what we're doing tonight, all right? Now that I've gotten all of my test streams out of the way, hi, Ravian. Here's what we're doing tonight. I need to make another music chart because Con Lentitud Poderosa has been going great, but, Ravian, you actually got it. That's in there because of you, Ravian. I hope you know. That's beautiful. That's incredible, honestly. That's fantastic. I need to make a new music chart. For those of you who are watching the VOD after the fact, you guys aren't going to be able to hear the music on YouTube because copyright is a thing, and I don't want to deal with that. However, that's just another reason to get here and listen to stuff live. Could someone do me a huge favor and DM me on Discord to reset the Spotify so that you guys are able to hear it after the stream? That would be a huge help to me, please and thank you. But I'm gonna be playing it through my computer is working now. I finished everything I wanted to. Oh, fantastic! How did you do that? Basically, I enabled a setting in OBS called the Twitch VOD track. There are a grand total of 6 audio tracks, and by default, all of your audio stuff is listening to all of the audio tracks. I set it so that the regular audio track is 1, but the Twitch VOD track is 2. So, and then what I did was I went into Spotify, or I went into my window audio capture for Spotify. Hi, Radio Silent. And I made it so that it was checked on 1, but not on 2, because that 2 is the Twitch VOD track. That way, the Twitch VOD track, the track after the fact, isn't listening to the Spotify audio, basically. So the Spotify audio doesn't get recorded, which means I can do this with 0 copyright, except for, I don't know if I'd somehow managed to sing it really well. Okay, so. What we're doing today is we're doing another chart. And this chart is of a song that is called Obsession. And it's by a band named Joywave. I've only been listening to Joywave for a little bit, but they've got some good tunes, and I like them a lot. And so I wanted to sing this one live because it's in my... It's a decent vocal range for me. So again, if you're watching this after the fact over on YouTube, you're not going to have any audio for this. And I sincerely apologize for that. That being said, the song that I'm listening to currently is Obsession by Joywave, so you can kind of get a decent-ish idea about what I'm listening to and what I'm using for this particular chart. This song is a lot less complex than Con Lentitud Poderosa, which is going to be great. My mic's going down. Don't do that. Okay. But yeah, so while I go in and get the flat thing set up, live chat, you guys who are here live are going to get to take a little bit of a listen to it. In the meantime, I'm going to get OBS moved over to here now that I don't have to do too much with it. So wait, I opened my settings to figure it out and didn't hear. So, Ender. Let me make sure it's in the wrong spot. You're going to the right spot. So settings, output, streaming tab. Make sure your output mode is advanced. Streaming tab, and then you're going to see streaming settings. Audio track set to 1. It doesn't matter what your audio encoder is. Use whatever you was using before. Twitch VOD track. Make sure that box is checked and the number 2 is selected. Guess I watched the VOD. You could also do that too, but there's that as well. Then, once you have done that, whatever you don't want the Twitch VOD listening to, go into your advanced audio settings in your audio mixer and uncheck the 2 box. That's it. That's all there is to it. All right. So, YouTube people, sorry, you're just going to have to sit in silence for a little bit while we listen to this pretty dope song and I get flat loaded up. So, chat, here's what we're going to be listening to for the next however long this stream takes. Obsession by Joywave. If you'd like to listen along, I'm pressing play in 3, 2, 1, now. So yeah, that's the song. As you can hear, again, very much simpler than Con Lenta Tu Poderosa is. That being said, I do need to actually like go in and find the chords. So that'll be a challenge, but a welcome one because by golly, I need to be making more lead sheets so that I can do more stuff. Ender, look up Twitch VOD track OBS tutorial or something. I don't know how else to help you without looking at your thing. And quite frankly, now that Willow's not here, I'm not letting my stream get hijacked again. Love you to pieces. I have. Okay, good. All right, cool. So, boop, here's this. We're going to go sources. We're going to go window capture. We're going to go this. We're going to go that. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the music making part of the stream. Okay. Let me move OBS over here. All right. So. I also have. Let me turn this up. You guys can kind of sort of hear it, but I got Logic open over here on my Mac in Mac land. Crank it to 11. 11. I think you guys can maybe hear that slightly. Okay, you guys can hear it. Not super great, but you can hear it. So, this is the bass note. Da da da. I need to have this open. So this is an F sharp minor chord. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm also going to open up the brief lead sheet that I made in class while other songs were going on, just to see if I was in any way, shape, or form accurate. If I was accurate, if you will. Here it is. So, yep, F sharp minor, and then D over F sharp. Whoa. Does it know how to do something over something? Oh, that's a G. I think that's a G. Da 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 da. Hang on, let me listen to that part again. This is all F sharp minor, F sharp minor, F sharp minor, and then it goes and it switches like F sharp minor, da 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 da. Yeah, it is. It totally is G. I was completely wrong about that. That's my bad. I've been using simple streaming. I told you to turn it on to advanced. Anyway. Who redeemed a stock? Waterside got a stock. Did anybody else get a stock? No. All right. So G. G is the next thing. No, don't do that. I don't want you to do that. There we go. Okay. So it's G. So first and foremost, I need to make it slash notation. How did I do that? It's been so long. How did I do that? How did I slash notation? Yes. 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 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then text. Chord? No. No. Yes. Wait. No. This operation is not possible on rest. I don't need it to be possible on rest. I just need to select this. I don't want that. There we go. Okay. Everything is fine. One didn't see the option, one scrolled down. Well, learn how to take your time. Is it chords? Was it chords? Was this right? Maybe. F sharp minor. Add. Da, 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 da. Okay, so here's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going through and I'm picking the song apart a little bit. Two, three, four, two, two, three, four, three, two, three, four, four, two, three, four. So I'm going off of the assumption that people who are watching this know music theory. If you don't, each of these slashes is a beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So for these first three measures, which is what these like little squares are called, they're called measures. For each of these three, the chord is exactly the same. The sound doesn't change, and the bass note is the same, and we're going until here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it changes right here. This is the spot where it changes. So I need to put it not Roman numerals, G. Da 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 da, and then it repeats. It repeats itself. So, whoops. Oh, that's where I'm at. Okay. This part is the verse. Verse. Save. Done. Done. Okay. And then that plays twice. So I need to tell it to repeat. How do I tell it to repeat? Repeats. Here. There. Here. There. Okay, cool. So this, everything in here repeats. Because you'll hear that in the song, which I'm playing right now from 11 seconds in. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, repeat. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Dun 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 da 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 Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so this part repeats twice. The verse repeats twice. Then the chorus repeats 4 times. So, Also, what tempo is this song at? I haven't checked yet. Roughly 100. Let me change this real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Okay, so let me get my chat back so I can see. Okay, so next thing is to write out the chorus. Which would be, I would need to add another instrument. That's what I would need to do. Instrument settings. Instruments. Add an instrument. Keyboards. Grand piano. Wait, no, what am I doing? That doesn't need to be that. Hold on a second. Hold on, wait a minute. Do altos. Altos are some of my favorite people. Okay. Let me make sure these guys are all slash notated. All slash notated. Boop. 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 Okay. Then I'm going to get rid of this. Part name. Verse. Save. I'm doing this in a little bit of a scuffed way because this entire thing is a little bit scuffed. That being said, instruments. Remove. Yes. Okay. I removed the chords. All right, cool. It's fine. It's F minor sharp. F sharp minor, rather, is what it actually is. So I need to go over here, and then I need to put in the chords. Da, 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 bonk. And then this one was just G. Or rather, G, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, okay, that's right. Can they just not have name? Save. They can just not have name! Okay, beautiful. Frick. Hang on. Whoa! God, Chimanati, that needs to be turned down. That needs to be turned down, like, right now. Down. Okay, yeah, let's make sure that doesn't happen ever again. Cool. Sorry about that. That's my bad. Hopefully that didn't pick up. Hopefully I didn't set the audio up and your ears did not just get absolutely blasted. Okay, so I need to go over here. I need to add... We did not hear it, I don't think. Excellent. Good. Hi. How do I insert measure? No, insert measure before. Before. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. A new obsession. Da, 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 da. What? How does the song start? Hold on. Let's listen to it. No, let's listen. Dun, dun. Okay. I don't have a player pause key on this thing. Boop. Dun, 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 no, don't do that. Because then I can't do that. Don't do that. Stop that. There we go. Okay. So it's F sharp minor again for the first two measures, and then it goes up here, and I'm not sure what that is yet, but we'll sort that out when we get to it. Let me do... What am I doing? Text. That's what I'm doing. I lost my train of thought. F sharp minor, bonk. Da 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 da. Oh! Is that what he was talking about? D over... I was right! It's D over F sharp! D over F sharp! Oh my god! So this means nothing to you guys because I did this in class and not in front of anybody. But I came up with a lead sheet, with a kind of sort of working lead sheet for this in my rock ensemble class while other songs were going on because I just focused on this song for a hot minute. And appears to have worked. I believe all of the things follow this general rhythm, but that's okay. Da 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 da. That's B minor? B minor. Interesting. Da 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 da. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. Ooh, baby, could I be learning? Could it be that I just overshot things a little bit during my first thing? Could it possibly be, chat, that I, the lowly streamer, picked a song that was way too challenging to chart for the current level of charting that I am at? What a wild thought. Insane thought. Anyway. All right. So this is the intro. This happens twice. But 2, 3, 4. And then no, wait, this is the DSL. I need a coda. Do they read codas? Whatever. Banana. I'd like to make this one page if possible. There's like 4 beats of silence, but I don't know how to write that. You know what? We'll figure it out later. I just want to get this sorted out. So the chorus, I believe, is exactly the same as that first bit. So let's take a listen, shall we? Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Remember that melody. Remember that. Remember those bass notes. Da, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. It's not the same. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right. You guys keep listening to that while I put that into the thing. Something new to hold in my sights. And then there's that happens. Da 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 da. Da na na na. No. And then 1. Whoops, sorry. Oh, interesting. Okay. No, wait. That was 4. Those are the same chords. Something new to hold in my sights. Uh-huh. to get me through the night. Obsession, obsession, to get to hold in my sight. I mean, okay. So I still have. I wish I could zoom out more. That'd be nice. Print. Print parts and options. No, 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 no. Nothing else but this. Just this song. That's all I want to hear. Let me see what I'm working with here. No, I don't. Okay, I don't. I just want to see the print. I want to see it. Can you guys see this? Yeah, you can't see this. Okay. Okay. So I got more space to work with here. So there's a 2-bar intro. Da da da. And then there's a beat of silence. Unless there isn't. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm just going to listen through the song again and then figure out where all of the things are that I need to fix. So the first thing is that 2-bar intro that happens. How do I get this to... No. Hold on, Joywave. Cool your jets, Joywave. Cool your joy jets. I just want to make these 2 bars their own thing. And I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? How do I do that? Multi-measures rest, no. 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 Rehearsal. I don't know what that means. Ending. Movement element, then go left. Display more. No. It would be in the measure section, though, I think. How do I... Because it's doing it down. It's doing down there what I want it to do. How do I get it to do that up here? Enter? No. Nope. Enter. No. Tab. Nope. Let me see. How do I... Okay. How do I make 2 measure staves in flat? Never be above Googling things. Manually add staves for an alternative part or create a 2 measure rest depending on your goal. Nope, I don't have that. This is the one instance where the AI overviews are actually helpful. Page view. Oh. Okay, so I need to... I don't want to. I really don't want to. Okay. Measure. Remove this and this. So, the song starts on that da-da-da. So it starts on D over F sharp minor. Let me say that it does. Let me just say, you know? To measure fade in D over over F sharp minor. That seems right. And then, okay, so I've got that accounted for as best as I can right now. The plan is I'm gonna make this somewhat presentable so that my teacher can take a decent look at it. What is happening there? What is that? What's up with that? Whoa, 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 whoa. How long has that been there? Hold on a minute. How long has that been there? Give me this. Give me this. Why can't I grab my OBS? OBS. Why can't I? What is happening right now? Am I breaking? Hello? What is happening here? I don't want to close the window. I just want to grab it. Why can't I grab this window? Let me grab the window! What is happening with this? Oh, I know what's happening with this. This is happening with this. There. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit cleaner. All right. Okay, all that being said, we're starting the song again from the beginning. Four, two, two, three, four, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we come back up to here. Two, three. Then we go back down to this line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the instrumental cuts out, but it is still these same chords. You can tell because this is where it comes back out. And then it comes back. Oh, okay. All right. No. Okay, and it goes back to this. Okay. To get me through the night. Fine. Okay. Whoops. Repeat 4 times total. No. Spotify, that's enough. Spotify, that's enough. Okay. So, are we meant to be able to hear, like, anything at all? Yes! That was the whole point, is that you could hear stuff. You should have been able. There's no Spotify here. Okay. All right. So you guys needed to yell at me sooner rather than later. That's disheartening. All of everything that I've been saying has meant absolutely nothing to anybody. Can you hear this now? Okay, so you guys need to like scream at me when you can't hear something that I was experimenting with at the beginning of the stream, especially. You guys, I need you guys to like. I love you guys to pieces. I need you guys to complain more. Oh, that's gonna come back to bite me. Checking in. Hi. Okay, so here's what I've got. Sargal, I'm doing work too. I mean, fair enough. So I'm gonna start the song from the beginning again. Shadow, no. We're gonna start the song from the beginning, and I'm gonna show you what's going on. So we have a 2-bar fade in of this, and then we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. I'm probably a little bit off because of my headphones, but it's fine. We head down to the verse here. Appreciate you, Pat. Repeat. Oops, I'm sorry. Down here. And this repeats 4 times instead of just 2. Again. And then there's a little bit of a this thing, but then we come back eventually to here. Let me repeat. Down here. This is a great song. I love this song so much. I'm sorry you guys haven't been able to hear it this entire time. Now, this is the part where the instrumental drops out, but it is following the same chords, and I know it is because we follow the same thing. Go back with the bass line. Da, da. And then see, we're still doing the same thing. And then we have our weird wibbly wobbly, and we come back straight back to this. Waterside, does this make it a little bit clearer what's going on now that you can actually like hear stuff? Okay. So then at the bottom of this, before we go back to the DSL coda, we have another measure. The song's playing again. I'm just gonna let it while I figure this out. Measure. I need to put. How do I write this? The nuda holding my side. Da 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 da. There's that F sharp minor again. Da 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 da. I think it's just that I don't understand what you're doing on the notations. It's okay. I just don't have that knowledge, I guess. But then I don't go to school for this. True, but it should be. I guess if you don't play an instrument, it's not necessarily. Basically, okay. Let me turn this off so I can think straight. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm creating a lead sheet for the instrumentalists to at least somewhat be able to follow. It's not like choir or orchestra or band where all of the notes are written out exactly like it is. Instead, what you do is you give them the chords that they're supposed to follow, and they follow them to the best of their abilities. This is slash notation. It's literally just saying, hey, play this chord for 4 beats. Actually, play this chord for 8 beats because it doesn't change until here. Then play this chord for 4 beats, then play this chord for these 4 beats. Down here, play this chord for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 beats, and then play G for 2. That's all that this is. I'm trying to get the repeats in the right spot, and then I'm also trying to make this somewhat correct. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to submit this to my teacher, to my professor, so that he can take a look at it. And since he has this like good general look at it, he doesn't have to make the entire chart from scratch. I'm hoping that what he'll do is he'll take my chart and then make an even better one so that I can learn how to improve my own charts. That's my goal anyway. But that's honestly that song kind of done. Because it goes through the whole thing. We didn't have this when I was playing viola or when I was learning piano. Yeah, no, viola and piano, you're playing like specific notes in a certain thing. This is for like you I think had formal training, or at least more formal than, or you had the formal, fancy, proper training. We are these classes are more for like, hey, if you are singer in a band, or you're trying to get a gig, or you're an instrumentalist trying to get a gig, here's how to read what is most common in these not quite so orchestral or choral environments. Here's how to like navigate that sort of scene. It's really fascinating stuff. I would love to get to a point where I can like teach things properly. At the moment, I'm just communicating what I've learned so far. However, I could be wrong about that stuff. It's entirely possible. I don't know. But yeah, this is just stuff that I've learned. Whatever. My name is Lo. Okay. But that's this song honestly kind of done, which sucks because I haven't even been streaming for a full hour yet. This song is, in fact, a great deal simpler than Con Lentitud Poderosa. And I don't know what to do now, to be totally honest with you. I mean, I have 30 more minutes during my typical stream window, my window of opportunity, if you will. I don't know. You guys want to do anything music related? Indeed. I am gonna switch it. I'm gonna turn the background music back on, and we're gonna come back over here. I'll save this and then edit it properly later, and I'll send it his way. this. I'm gonna close Spotify because I don't think we'll need it again tonight. Oh, wait, you know what? I was streaming for a little bit before that, so I have been streaming for like an hour-ish, roughly. Very roughly. I could work on fixing some of the messages, some of the StreamerBot stuff. So you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll This is the second time in a row where I've set out to accomplish something in a night, and then I accomplish it, and I'm like, oh, that went better than I thought it would. I thought I was gonna get stuck on like a chord or something. No, turns out that song's just pretty darn easy. Okay. Close this, Lurks, here we go. No, not Lurks. What would it be? Commands? No. Promo? No, friend promo is what it would be. Salutations, there it is, okay. Alright. Axel the Gothwolf. Wait, okay, hold on a second. What I said, working in a DAW and writing sheet music are semi-similar, but if it's something you're interested in, I'd be happy to provide any sort of information you're curious about. Too much for my brain, I think. That's fair. There is a lot that goes into this stuff. I do not blame you in the slightest. Why hasn't this been working? Axel the Gothwolf. Axel, are you still here at present? I have mod view. I can look at who's here. I can look at my own viewer list. That's what I can do. Oh, is it case sensitive? Shut up, me. No, you. Oh my god, can I please? There we go. I wonder if it is. I wonder if it is case sensitive. It should be case sensitive. Shoot, she's not here. Okay. What? Ray. Why isn't that working? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why isn't this working? I need Plague. I need Plague back. Because it says if user equals Axel the Gothwolf. Axel is a stockholder. Axel's a shareholder. Axel the Gothwolf. Maybe it is case sensitive. No. No. It's not case sensitive. It is case sensitive. Oh, it's case sensitive! I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Where's Axel? Somebody ping Axel in the Discord server so I can look at their name. Never mind, I have it. It's freaking case sensitive. Ah, okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. G C A. Of course it's case sensitive. Why wouldn't it be case sensitive? That's gotta be it, right? That has to be why it's working. That has to be why it wasn't working, rather. I just got here. Why is Sky crashing out? Because I didn't realize that I didn't realize that case sensitivity existed. I need to find winter. Or, I'm sorry, I need to find Arctica. Just send me over to Twitch, and then let me look at my followers list. Because I know I follow her. And if she shows up again, I want her to be greeted properly. Hi, Soup. Where is she? Antarctica. It's case sensitive. It must be. I'm so mad. Why is it case sensitive? In the Antarctica. It totally is case sensitive. I need a restful nap. I just slept for 14 hours. I mean, clearly your wish was granted before you even wished for it. God, how did I not think of case sensitivity? Oh no. Who else is capitalized that I don't know about? Oh no, Kiro. Wait, do I have a thing for Kiro? Kiro doesn't show up in my streams though. Well, then again, neither does Arctica. The blue golden, your thing is good. Waffles. Do I have a thing for waffles? I don't have a thing for waffles. Waffles only shows up for my music streams though, so I don't think she'll kill me. That's silly. Man 14. Marshall Verbsky. Verb. Mar. Okay. Marshall hasn't showed up to a single one of my streams. I'll add more once I know that everybody on this list is correct. I sent Axel a message. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully this works. I got Axel. Do I have Ravian? No, I have Ravians. Ravians is working because it was working earlier. Sporks works because Sporks doesn't have a thing. Sky Puppy JJ. You need capitalization. Why is my master volume in Windows not doing anything? Do you have it monitoring through a different thing? Puppy. Sky. JJ. Okay. God, of course this hasn't been working. Why would this be working? I didn't tell it to work properly. God, of course. Do. Is Do in here? I feel like Do is in here. Maybe he's not. Hi. No! Why isn't it working? Why didn't it work? Because you said things during this stream. Axel, can you stick around here while I go dark and then come back online real quick? Is that something you can do? Also, hi, welcome back. Thank you for responding so quickly. I appreciate you. I think I figured out why your things work. Reset the first words cache. How do I reset the first words cache? How do I do that? Log, no. Cache. Cache. Event feed. Global variables? Variables? Cache? Variables? No. Queues. No. Chat. Twitch. Events. No. Menu. I'm gonna save before I do anything. If it's StreamerBot, it'll be under the Twitch settings. Okay, hold on. Platforms. Twitch. Videos, accounts. First words. Reset. Try again. Hey! Brilliant! Okay, fantastic. Oh, that makes my heart so happy. Holy crap. Okay, thank the gods it was something simple. It was something easy. Oh my god. Okay, beautiful. Fantastic. Fan-flippin-tastic. I agree wholeheartedly. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay. Let me make sure my dad's is good to go. What time is it? 9:39? Cool, cool. Where are you, Blue Feather Workshop? Blue Feather Workshop, where are you at? There you is. Bing bong. Blue Feather Workshop. Okay. Also, real quick. Shout out. Blue Feather Workshop. Hey, real quick, go follow my dad over on Twitch over at Blue Feather Workshop. He doesn't stream yet, but he's gonna, and you should definitely follow him and get notified of the first time that he goes live. He's a really great guy, considering the fact that he's my dad, and he's awesome, and he's really cool. Go follow him. Now, is my camera off kilter? No. No, it's not. You're gonna need to get some sleep. This is very true. What do I want to do for 20 minutes? What can I do for 20 minutes, chat? I'm uncertain. Axel, I said if you're up. Yeah, exactly. Which, you know, they were, so fair enough. Interesting, okay. I've been awake the whole time. Okay, alright. Fair enough. Insomniacs unite. Was there anything else musically I wanted to do? I have a bunch of like skeletons, but I haven't really worked on them much farther, and I really don't want to, especially not in 20 minutes. And I've streamed for an hour, which is my typical minimum. Easter bye-bye! Easter bye-bye! She's a bye-bye! Hi. Shut up. Hi. I don't know. I'm out of things to talk about at the present moment. Oh, I should reset the thing. I should reset my my audio settings. Can I really not? I should be able to do that, but I can't for some reason, and I don't know why. Or maybe it's this. Maybe that's why. Maybe now if I do that? No. View. Want to minimize the window. That's all I want to do is minimize the window. Let me minimize the window. Or make it just not full screen. No. Incorrect. What was I doing? I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh, right. Spotify. Boop. Checkmark that. Awesome. Beautiful. Oh, that's why you know what? I did that on the Max OBS. I did not do that, I did not do that for the PC yet. So now that that's set up properly, that's good to go for the future. I don't know. I'm out of ideas, and I have 15 minutes left. But you know what? I've streamed for my minimum amount of time, which is an hour. I made a vow at some point that I'll never do like less than an hour worth of streaming if I stream. Yap about your dad's work. He makes wood stuff. He makes chessboards. He makes cutting boards. He was really big on making cutting boards when I was leaving. He used to do glasswork. I'm hoping he decides to continue doing glasswork. He does custom pieces, I think. He makes jewelry, so he makes a lot of rings using a lot of different materials. I'm not sure if he's thinking of branching out into other things. He also, you know the, those awful 3D printed dragon stands at like Renaissance fairs? He does that, but cooler, because he designs the dragons himself. Does he make pens? He does make pens. He makes really pretty pens. I have this pen that he made, which I think you can understand why I would have wanted it. But it's genuinely one of my favorite pens I've ever owned. And I'm not even saying that because my dad made it. It just feels good in the hands. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was him. What else does he make? He makes so many things. This guy is so talented. Does he make inkwell pens? I don't know. I'm sure he probably could. I'll bet you his response to that would be, I can learn. Can he custom fit me a pen? Probably. I would imagine so, if you want to reach out to him. He also has a link tree that leads to his Instagram, his Etsy, his Blue Sky, his Twitch, his YouTube channel, and his Facebook. I always forget about Facebook because I don't use it, but he does. A few inkwell pens. Nice. I really need to be a better sales rep. I'm a social media guy, for goodness sake. And a workshop assistant from time to time. They kill to use because there's engravings on the side. Oh, fair. Can he make fountain pens? I miss having my old fountain pen. I'll bet he probably... You know what? Hey, I'm actually going to text him right now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot him a text. And see if he can do all these things before I say anything. Random questions from my chat. Do you make fountain pens? Do you make inkwell pens? And just because I want to shout him out properly, what's the best way to get in touch with you? Ooh. Love when my internet cuts out. Yeah, isn't it the greatest thing? Can you make... Oh, I see. He might be asleep, actually. So, I will get back to you guys on those answers tomorrow, because usually he would have answered by now. But I think he's probably just asleep. I'm out of things to say. Go check him out. He is much more better at He's much more better. He's much better at representing his own work than I am.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I don't have fluid intake at the present moment, but I will after stream. I am thinking I'm going to end stream off a little bit earlier than I usually do. Oh my god, I can clean my kitchen. I have energy to clean my kitchen. I could clean my kitchen. I might be able to actually stick to my rule of fives goals. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea in the slightest. Ooh. Kitchen clean stream? No. No. Not streaming that. I love you guys to pieces. To be totally honest with you, I am a little bit embarrassed by how messy my kitchen actually is. I'm gonna be so straight up honest with you guys. It's bad. It's not great. Again, love you guys to pieces. I would love to do a kitchen cleaning stream. Hear me out. Off-stream ghost hunting. That's not until Friday. Or wait. What time is yours and Sila's stream happening on Friday? And am I still invited to that, or do you have another fourth? It's not as bad as my room that hasn't been cleaned in a year. Valid. I only recently cleaned my room that hasn't been cleaned in a year, so I can completely understand that. It can be anytime. Okay, cool. I would still love to join you guys for that. Yay! I would be absolutely honored. Also, I gotta admit, I like doing cooking streams, but I'm really sorry. I don't really want to do a cleaning stream necessarily. A, because I'm a little bit embarrassed. But also, B, because I get into a whole different mindset when I'm cleaning. And that mindset is not conducive to stream. Like, in the slightest, at all. It really, truly is not. Sada loves you. She'd probably kick someone for you. No. That will not be necessary. I love her too, though. They're pretty great. But yeah. Holy crap. I have, like, energy to, like, clean. Heck, if I can get... Even if I can just get my dishes done. If I can just get clean dishes going. Because it'll take me a little while. Because there's something clogging my drain, and I don't know what it is. But it always ends up making there be, like, a flood, kinda. She needs her Sky Ghost Loot Goblin fix. Exactly. Hair? I don't think so. Because I don't... That would be, like, the shower drain that hair would be clogging up. There's something, like, in my sink drain. And I don't know. It's probably just, like, a food puck, which I hate. But I can't get it. Check the drain trap. There's nothing in the... There is no drain trap. There has never been a drain trap. The drain trap never existed. Because of course it didn't. This apartment is incredibly cheap. Well, you shed hair everywhere. This is very true. Family Guy style cut to me doing chair surgery on the floor. That might be the problem. It's definitely the problem. Must stink to stand by that sink. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a sense of smell. But I do want to... Does Drano work on food? Chair surgery? Getting hair out of the wheels? Exactly. Yes. Precisely. I wonder if Drano would work on that, actually. Because I know it works on hair. Twinsies! Hey! That'll be something to try with shadow in my room, all of the ventilation turned on, is the Drano. Because I really don't want her getting into that. I don't know. That's all off-stream stuff, though. Let's not concern ourselves with what the streamer does off of stream. I may only have one shoulder-length hair, but... Okay, if you only have the one hair and it's messing with you... I digress. That's close enough to 10. Let's find somebody to raid, shall we? I didn't say I may... Oh. I misread that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's see. Who's live? Who all is live? Floradora's live. Love Floradora. She's pretty great. They're pretty great. I don't know what their pronouns are. Also, Axel, now that you're back, hold on. I have a question for you. Because I read something earlier and I thought I misread it. Do I have more followers than you on Twitch? Are you being so serious when you say that? Because I thought you had like at least 300 or 400 something. I can't tell if you're messing with me or not. Surely that cannot be the... There's 11 people here. Hi. Hello, 11 people. How are you guys doing? Maybe I need to do more just chatting streams. Hello, Shabo. How are you? Oh, she purrs and purrs and purrs and purrs. Oh, she purrs and purrs and purrs. Actually, wait. Hold on. It doesn't matter. Whether you've got a bit more or a bit less than me. Everybody, go follow Axel. Whoops. Am I spelling that right? There we go. Everybody go follow Axel. Axel's a very dear friend of the channel and is absolutely deserving of your love and support. Okay. Speaking of which, speaking of that little spiel, chat, it's raid time. We have a few people that we could raid into here. So, for the first time in a while, I might do a raid poll. Which would be pretty cool. Alright, raid poll. Everybody, pay attention. Lurkers, lock in. You guys are determining where we're going. Oh, don't go anywhere just yet. Don't you go anywhere just yet. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. It's poll time. Poll time. Raid.
Was that the bite of 87?
Yes! Alright, so, first up, who do we got? We've got Floradora playing Minecraft. I'm just gonna list the games, but I'll say who's streaming them out loud. Floradora playing Minecraft. We've got Sunfitch, who's a friend of Pat's, playing Visage. I don't think Sunfitch knows I exist, but they are raising money for the Canadian Cancer Society. So, that's pretty solid reasonings. I don't know what Visage is. I've never seen it before. Visage. We've got Bones playing South Park. I'll put it in just because I like Bones. Not South. South. There we go. Who else we got? We've got Toon Rach playing Fears to Fathom. What did I miss? I accidentally closed stream when you said my name. I apparently have less followers than you, and I won't stand for it, so I shouted you out. Fears to Fathom, played by Toon Rach. And then, last but not least, I'm going to close my mob view because I don't need it open right now. Last but not least, Shiahan playing Phoenix Wright. All right. Poll is going. Lurkers, lock in. Who are we rating tonight? Let me know. We have Floradora playing Minecraft, Sunfish playing Visage, Bones playing South Park, Toon Rage playing Fears to Fathom, and Shiahan playing Phoenix Wright. So far, Floradora is in the lead. She's getting overwhelmed with pets. You guys haven't voted on the poll yet. Now is the time. Lurkers, I'm talking to you. Stream is about to end. I'm sorry to call on you so violently. I truly apologize. But because I'm not hearing a whole lot, I better not hear a single one of you be like, oh, what? I didn't know there was a poll. Donnelly, I'm looking at you when I say that. Mostly because it would be really ironic. You didn't do anything to deserve that. It would just be really ironic if Mr. Polls himself didn't notice when a poll was happening in the chat. I mean, it's looking like Minecraft wins, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Minecraft it is. Go here. Oh, it's a Minecraft and a music night. Well, that's perfect. That is super, super perfect. All right. Poll's technically not over yet, but nobody else is voting on it. So, ladies, gentlemen, all configurations of BA, thank you so much for coming to tonight's stream. Tonight we are going to be raiding into Floradora, who is currently playing Minecraft and listening to music. I see something posted a Steam game to general. I don't know how that happened. Thank you for letting me know about it. I will get rid of it. Tonight we are raiding into Floradora, who is a friend of the channel. Floradora is an absolutely delightful human being, though, and is absolutely deserving of your love and support, so please lurk for as long as you can. Toss a follow if you feel so inclined, and as always, until time brings us together again, stay safe, Wanderers. Much love to you and yours. I will see you all tomorrow for whatever the evening bring. It might just be the end of Darkwood, but it will be a later stream, so be aware of that. I was trying to send it in DM. I believe you. I've made that same mistake before. That being said, gotta get the raid going. Raid going. Raid. Where is she? There she is. Boop. Boop. All right. I'm gonna start this over. I'm going to start this over. Bip 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 bip. Dip, dip, boop, boop. It has not been disconnected, you're just having a skill issue. There we go. Oh, interesting. I just got, hang on, I just heard back from Dad. Do you make fountain pens? Probably could. Do you make inkwell pens? Haven't tried, but I might. The email, I will tell you guys tomorrow, because I don't know it off the top of my head, and I want to make sure I have the right one. Okay. 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 Thank you so much for watching. Later, skaters. Bye.